Word problems, we love them. Miss Pickens earns $2,000 a week.
Woohoo!
She spends 38% of it and saves 50% on the remainder. The rest is used on piñatas. How much did she spend on piñatas? All right, a lot of steps here, but we can do it. $2,000. That's what she has. She earns. Great. She spends 38% of it, so I'm going to think 38%. I'm going to change it over to my decimal. I have 38 hundredths. I'm going to use some quick mathematician tricks that we taught you along the way. I see three zeros along the way. Using that distributive property, 38 times 2 is going to give us 76. Notice that we go back from chapter 9. Two decimal places, and guess what? Dollar sign. She spends $760. Now here's the key, and I'm going to point to it. 38% of it. So we have to think back, I don't know, 4 or 5 chapters, Miss Pickens, when we were doing our fractional work. I'm going to go back to how much she earns. She earned $2,000. She spent 38%, which was $760. What she earned, what she spent. This is what is left. The of it. Of it. This is what is left. She is left with $1,240 is left. Now let's go back. She saves 50% of the remainder. The remainder in this case is what we have left. So if she has $1,240 left, you can do this 2 ways, guys. You can multiply this by 0.5 for 50%, or I'm going to kind of squeeze it in here. 1,240 divided by 2. You can go either way. If I do it this way, I see my 0 and I just start going. I see I have one place. I end up with $620. If I do it this way, I still end up with $620. Now, that's what she has for the saving of her piñata. So when we get down to the very end, I have $1,240 that she saved. 620. Subtract out, and those of you are probably yelling at the computer, hey, you just took half, the other half was sitting there. It's still $620 that Miss Pickens spent on the piñatas.